Prepare to be amazed, because the thing that you've been asking God for is going to happen in a way that you do not expect. When you ask God for something and it's a strong desire on your heart, that is a nudge saying, I want to give this to you and operate through you, but I need you to connect with me. I need you to understand that we are not separate. We are one. I am within you and I want to get this thing through you, but I want to do it in a creative way. I want to do it in a way that's going to glorify me and bless you times 10. And as you prepare for the thing that you've asked for, ask, believing that you have received it and it is yours. That's what the Bible says. So it's already here. Now that it's here, prepare to be amazed. What happens is we'll ask for something and we look for it to happen in a specific way, not realizing that you are putting limits on God and you may miss it. Don't miss it because you're expecting the thing to be wrapped in a gold bow and in a blue box. Wait expectantly, and preparing to be amazed looks like declaring, asking and declaring, understanding that if it aligns with his will, it's already done. It is yours. And leaving the how up to God. And this is how you have fun with God on your journey as well, because the physical mind cannot comprehend what's going to happen, only what's happening. So the thing or the way that you think the blessing is going to come isn't going to happen in that way, but better. God is creative. When he created you, when he created people, when you actually look at how the grass grows and the flowers bloom and the bees pollinate and all these different things happening in the world, you realize God is really creative and he loves creating and he wants to do that through you. So how you think it's going to happen is not going to happen in that way, but you have to prepare to be amazed. Take the limits off of God. And this happened in my life. I'll give you an example. So my mom owns a BMW and her headlight went out. They were quoting her $3,000, saying that it's her fuse, saying it may be her bulb, it may be wiring, all these things. And she said, what I'm not going to do is pay $3,000 for a headlight. We just won't drive that car at night. I know that's right. And so she ends up getting a new car and I take on the car. So I drive the car to work. And as I'm at work, one of our customers comes in all frantic and she's like, who owns the BMW outside? And I'm like, me. What's going on? She was like, come outside, baby. I hit your car. So immediately my heart starts pounding because it's not my vehicle. But I checked to make sure everyone was okay. She just backed into it and the bumper was protruding out a little bit. And so I called my mom to let her know. And I'm like, okay, it is what it is. And then when I took a second to realize what happened, I don't believe in coincidences. So even when problems arise, I call it God. I'm looking for God in every single thing in my life. And that's what brings me back to reality of the fact that there's only one true operant power, and that is God. Even if it looks like Satan is just a pawn. It's just like, I'm going to call it God every single time so I can get what it is that I need to get out of this experience, because I know God is teaching me something. But anyway, y'all, why did she hit the side of the car where the light was out at? I said, that's not a coincidence. So when we went to the collision place, the man marked up the car to see what work he needed to do on the car. And then he asked, is there anything else wrong with the car? And I said, well, actually, this light is out. I don't know what it could be, but could you check on it? He was like, absolutely. He marked light out. What was supposed to be $3,000 was $80. And not only that, God doesn't just want to bring you the thing that you're asking for. He wants to add tax. He wants to bless you with a little bit more. So not only did we get the light fixed for just $80, we didn't realize that when my mom bought the car, the people who owned the car before, they put a 2010 bumper on the car, and the car's a 2004. So they had to replace the bumper, and the bumper that we have now matches the car. So the car looks even better now because it has the appropriate bumper on it. God is like, I don't want to just bring you the thing that you're asking for. I want to bring you more than you expect. And I want to do it in a creative way. Who would think that a problem would get solved through another problem? Nobody. Again, God is creative. So when these things happen in your life, when you're prepared to be amazed and you're waiting expectantly for God to move, it could happen in a grocery store. It could happen via a wreck. It could happen tripping and falling. It could happen in any way. You call everything God and life becomes fun because you have this co-creative relationship and you understand that God is always with me. I am always abundant and I'm prepared to receive God in whatever form he comes. And that allows you to not miss it. Imagine if we only expected it to come from logic. Oh, logically, I would have to save up and then I got to pay the dealership. And no, who would think that it would get fixed by someone hitting our car? Nobody. But because we had an open heart to receive the blessing in whatever way God wanted to bring it, I saw the opportunity and I took it. So again, friend, prepare to be amazed. Don't put limits on God. As you deny yourself, take up your cross and follow Jesus. Open your heart to receive God in whatever way. And this keeps you in such alignment with him and focus so much on just enjoying your journey. It removes problems and it removes the limitations that we often put on God. You don't know how it's going to come. That's not your job. Just decree and declare that the thing that you're asking for, if it aligns with God, it's going to happen. It's yours already. So get excited. God's going to bring it to you in a way. You just have to open your eyes and open your heart to receive it in whatever way it comes. And until next time.